Well, my friend, welcome back to Breakfast with Sergio. Today, I want to share with you really quickly some of the resources that we have out there that are going to be really helpful for you as we all experiencing the coronavirus lockdown, as you are stuck at home, as you are trying to move forward in your career, as you're kind of thinking about, okay, so what's the next step? So, my friend, welcome back to Breakfast with Sergio. I'm here in my home, here having breakfast, some waffles. But as we are all kind of working from home, as we are all stuck at home, trying to figure out what's the next step, what should I be doing now, how can I keep moving forward, so I don't feel like I'm just stuck in my art career. There are things that we can all do, and today I want to share with you some of the resources that we're putting out there for you, to support you in this difficult time, as we go through this together, right? If you've been watching Breakfast with Sergio for a while now, after 2 years, 269 episodes, it's all about that. It's all about sharing what we know, sharing the resources that are available to us so that you can have access to them, so that you can have them and use them, and that you can share them also with your friends, right? Not just take them for you, but also share them with others. So today, I want to give you some resources that I recommend that are really good, especially now. So the first one, my friend, is there's a Facebook group that I created a couple years ago that's called Artist Resources and Opportunities. Again, Artist Resources and Opportunities Facebook group is a free group. It's an open group. You can request to be added to the group. Just go to Facebook and search for it, Artists, Resources, and Opportunities group. In that group, there are over 5,000 artists in it, and it's all about sharing resources for your art career. There's a lot of good things right now there that have been posted. You can post there and find also calls for artists, residency programs, podcasts, resources for your art career, such things like that. In that group, we keep away from posting anything political, anything that has nothing to do with resources. It's only for resources. Another one that I want to recommend for you, again, as we go through this, is a resource that I've been putting since last week. If you've been watching Breakfast with Sergio, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen some of the interviews that I've been doing with artists from around the world. Well, this is a kind of an extended Breakfast with Sergio edition. And what I'm doing is I'm interviewing artists from around the world who are going also through difficult times, figuring out how they are at that. First of all, I ask them, what's the situation in the city that they're at, and then if they can share with us how are they adapting, to their art career during the lockdown, what kind of things they are doing. And there's some really amazing stories of artists doing really incredible things as we go through this, and that's why I'm doing those episodes pretty much about just one a day, except on the weekend, on Sunday take a break, but one a day, so that you can also listen to the reality that other artists are living in other parts of the world and how they're adapting. There are some really great stories. For example, my friend Paul Bill, who is in Florence in Italy, and he shared how he is doing a portrait a day, or he's sharing how he is doing live portraits via Skype for people, and for a small donation people can have their portrait painted, and that's how he's getting by in this difficult time. So it's such a wonderful model, great way of connecting with another person, and at the same time being an artist and providing something of value to the person on the other side. And that is such a great way to connect with people. And actually in that episode, Paul painted my portrait as we chatted. So those stories that I'm sharing with you are to not only to share what's happening, but also to give you ideas of what you can do, right? Or give you ideas, give you the inspiration to say, well, what is it that I have? What is it that I can do also to provide value to others, and to continue to also bring something for my art career, or continue also bringing a financial return to it, so that as I go through these difficult times, right? So check those out. There are artists doing things for kids, or doing classes, workshops, online, and So a lot of great ideas. There's more episodes coming up. I have already interviewed artists from China, artists from North Italy, where things are really bad right now, as you have seen in the news, from southern Italy, from Barcelona. There's more interviews coming from New York, from LA, from India, and many other parts of the world, as I'm finding these stories and putting them together for you. So check it out. That's Breakfast with Sergio special edition, interviewing artists from around the world working from their home studio. So you will find that, whatever you're watching or listening to this episode right now, they will be coming up on my podcast. So after this episode, those of you who follow me on the podcast will start getting those as well. I'm ramping those up, lining and up in the podcast. Those stories, you can find them on my Instagram at Sergio Gomez Art, as well as you can find them on my YouTube. But my friend, and of course here on Facebook. But something that is totally new resource that I want to share with you this morning too, that I am very, very, very excited about, very thankful for, is something that I'm teaming up with Dr. Janina Gomez. And you know the doctor, she's been with us many times. She's my wife, but also she provides a lot of mindset, wellness advice for the art community. She's a psychologist, has a doctorate, a PhD in psychology, and her specialty is mindset. So we have teamed up to do a program, a webinar, an online class that's called From Your Home Studio to the World. From Your Home Studio to the World. Normally I have a challenge that's called From Your Studio to the World. We have adapted, the challenge to a short 1 hour session webinar that we're doing totally free, starting this week, that you can take on, from your home studio to the world. As we are all confined to our homes, the things that we can start doing right now. And Dr. Nina, she's going to bring in really, really valuable lessons on how to overcome, the paralyzed mind, right? When you are in a situation like we are at right now, where there's so much information, so much bad news, so much things happening in the world, your mind can get paralyzed and not know where to go next. And we have been talking to artists from around the world who have said, that's one of the biggest struggles right now. I can't concentrate. I can work. I can't, kind of get this out of my head. I feel paralyzed. I don't know what to do next. So we have put together that webinar, and you can take. It's going to be live. We're doing them live this week and next week, or probably for 3 weeks. We'll be running and helping as many artists as we can. And if you cannot watch a live, sign up anyway, so at least you can watch the replay. But if you come live, you can ask questions, you can ask Dr. Nina questions. I'm also I'm gathering all kinds of ideas, things you can do during this time also, financially, for financial support and things like that, and all kinds of tools and resources that we'll be sharing with you. So check it out. If you want to sign up for that webinar, From Your Home Studio to the World, that's a great resource to take as you are home and trying to figure out what to do next. All you gotta do, my friend, is in the description of this video, just look for the description of this video. You will find a link or instructions on how to sign up. You can also go to, and I'm gonna put it right here, www.theartistnextlevel.com/world, for those of you who are listening to this as a podcast. But if everybody else, don't just say, how do I sign up in the comments? Actually, just go to the description of the video and you will find either a link or instructions on how to sign up, or just go directly to www.theartistnextlevel.com/world. My friend, I hope you are staying safe. Please stay at home. Let's help everyone to make this as, to slow the pace of, or the rate of spread. That's something that we can all do. I believe that we all do our part. We can get out of this sooner. So thank you for watching this. Please share it with your friends. There's a lot of resources here that others can also use. Have a great day, my friend, and I will see you soon. Hope to see you at the webinar. Goodbye.